Hello everyone, in this video, I will show you how to use ChatGPT to teach you how to build a basic to-do list application that allows users to add, view, and remove tasks in Java. Let's begin to ask ChatGPT how to use Java to build a basic to-do list application that allows users to add, view, and remove tasks. Show all the steps and explain steps in detail to a beginner in coding. And here is what ChatGPT tells us. So step 1, setting up the basics. The first thing is to open a text editor. Open a plain text editor like Notepad, Windows, TextEdit, macOS, or any code editor you prefer. We are using Replit. It is a platform where you can write, run, and share Java code online. Go to Replit. Choose Create and type Java as the language. Create a new file. Create a new file and save it with a.java extension. For example, you can name it todoListApp.java. Let's write the basic structure. Start by writing the basic structure of a Java program. Import java.util.ArrayList. This line imports the ArrayList class, which we'll use to store tasks. Import java.util scanner. This line imports the scanner class for user input. Public class todoListApp. This is the main class declaration. Public static void main, string, args. This is the main method where our program's code will run. Step 2. Creating the to-do list. Creating the array list. Inside the main method, create an array list to store the tasks. ArrayList string tasks equals new ArrayList. Step 3, adding tasks. First, create a scanner object to get input from the user. Scanner equals new scanner, system.in. Next, adding tasks. Implement a loop to let the user add tasks to the list. Ask the user for input and add the task to the list. Step 4, viewing and removing tasks. After adding tasks, give the user options to view or remove tasks. Implement a loop to show the menu and process user choices. Now we have the complete code. We import the ArrayList class to store tasks and the scanner class to read input from the user. Then, we create an ArrayList to store tasks and a scanner object to get input from the user. Next, we implement a loop to add tasks to the list. The user can type exit to stop adding tasks. After that, we implement another loop to give the user options to view tasks, remove tasks, or quit. For viewing tasks, we iterate through the list and display task numbers along with their descriptions. For removing tasks, we ask the user for a task number and remove the corresponding task if valid. In the end, the program ends when the user chooses to quit. Now let's compile and run. Open a terminal/command prompt, navigate to the folder where you saved palindromechecker.java. And run this command to compile. javac palindromechecker.java. After compiling, run the program using Java palindrome checker. Now we can test it out. Let's enter code for the first task. Enter write for the second. Enter exit. Enter 1 to view task. We can see code is the second task, but it should be the first one. Let's remove the code task. When I enter code, it raises exception error. Let's copy the errors and ask Chat what happened. So that's what Chat response, bug 1, task order issue. The issue with the task order is due to the fact that the new line character, enter key, is not consumed after reading an integer. To fix this, we need to add an additional scanner.nextLine to consume the new line character after reading the integer choice. Bug 2, remove task issue. The issue with removing a task is due to attempting to remove a task by its description. We should be removing tasks by their position in the list, task number. Also, we need to handle invalid task number inputs properly. Let's copy the corrected version of the code and try again. After saving the code, let's run javac to-do-list app.java. And after compiling, let run java to-do-list app. Let's enter code for the first task. Enter write a book for the second task. Enter exit. And then enter 1 to view tasks. We can see now the list are correct. Let enter 2 to remove a task. Enter number 1 to remove the first task. We can see there is only write a book left in our to-do list. Let's enter 3 to quit the program. This program demonstrates the use of loops, conditionals, lists, ArrayList, user input, and menu-based interaction in Java to create a basic to-do list application. It's a practical exercise for beginners to practice these fundamental concepts. Thank you for watching, hope you like this video and have fun with the code. Subscribe and let's learn code with AI together.